Hello, my name is Stephen Doherty and I've been successfully delivering financial software for over 20 years. This is a series based on my experiences and will help you develop the skills to deliver successfully in corporate organisations. Hope you enjoy the series. Best wishes, Stephen. Today I'll be talking about Agile release planning. I'll start by discussing why we do it and then move on to 4 critical factors to frame all Agile release planning conversations. These factors are sometimes lost in the noise of Scrum and associated processes, so I'm keen to highlight them. Let's move back up to why we do it. To make informed commercial decisions, we need a time-based schedule. It's not a guarantee, but will certainly be seen as one, so it needs careful explanation. It's important to understand when a release might happen and the associated scope. As we base our releases on reducing risk and adding value, we'll be able to articulate releases based on these criteria, and that's important. A release plan also acts as a framework to communicate progress and understand the impact of problems. Keep it factual and clear. Also remember the finance director is interested in money, sales are interested in features, HR are interested in recruitment requirements. Different requirements for different people. It might be physical, electronic or both. And don't forget that communication is for the team and external stakeholders. We will be asked, what is the impact of adding a new feature? How do we speed up? What happens if we move this resource over to another project? A release plan helps scenario planning and is a way to push and pull different options. It's an aid to clear commercial decision making. We need to communicate to other teams so that they can input into the plan and help us deliver a successful product. Remember, a product doesn't end at a production release. Other teams will inevitably be responsible for sales, support, or business implementation. If these teams are not interested, then your product is in trouble and it doesn't pass one of the important sniff tests. A release plan also helps us understand the types of skills, size of team required, and when we will need these skills. Recruitment can then be based on required skills and not in a haphazard way. That's the tangible aspects of a release plan. The intangible part is the creation of an agile culture. This is different from Scrum methodology, where the significant focus is often placed. The release planning process helps us focus a group of people to collaboratively decide how to reduce risk and increase value. Sometimes a release plan is created by a manager. However, collaboration of skills is more important, and to get the best result, it needs to be a team effort. The team should include devs, testers, DevOps, product owners, sales, compliance, and basically anyone who's required. It's not a hierarchy. The correct team will know how to solve the problem. To solve the problem, the team will also need a clear vision and goals. We can pull and pull features and decide how best to achieve the goal. Creating this culture makes the development self-sustaining, and that's important. So, what are the 4 critical factors that support release planning? Well, the first one, and it wouldn't surprise you, is clear communication. You need buy-in from stakeholders and your team. Best way to do this is through honest, transparent communication that continually evolves and continually includes everyone so that you can decide how best to communicate. The second factor is reducing risk. Focus on the main areas of risk and decide how you want to address them. It's not about a risk register or a list of items. It's about addressing them as quickly as possible. And if a risk is important, it should be addressed. The third factor is increasing value. Try and get as much value as possible. Keep questioning the value and how you can improve the value. I've seen projects where there's no tangible value for a year. It just seems crazy. Work as a team to figure out how to improve this. It may not be possible, but it's certainly worth asking and understanding. The fourth factor, perhaps the most important factor, is optimize through learning. A plan never survives the first skirmish with the customer. As such, real learning comes from a production release. Don't be afraid to assess what has happened and where necessary change plans. Release planning isn't a once-in-a-lifetime event. As we learn, we can pivot and replan. Focus on these critical criteria and it provides a frame for the release planning and the creation of a self-sustaining culture. In the next webcast, I'll discuss some techniques to produce a release plan, and then I'll move on to a case study where I use these techniques. Happy planning, Stephen.